ready. Y'all recognize this vehicle? About a 2015. I don't know. It don't matter because all of these take 62 TE transmission. Now I'm getting ready to replace this one, guys. That's right. You guessed it. Neglect. Simple freaking neglect. They never serviced it. 140,000 miles. That means 2 services was missed. All right. So I don't try to play around with those, try to fix them, build them, any of that. I replaced them. Now, the unique thing about this one is she had a warranty, and her warranty company said, no, to the Mopar transmission. They sent us one. Let's take a look and see exactly what they got us. Is this a Derman? Wait a minute. Is this a Derman transmission? No. They got it all nice. Look, guys. Oh, no. They got little gaskets. That stuff is not going to seal. That's a gasket. Hey, man. I didn't build it. I didn't do anything. I'm just supposed to put it on and shut up. Did they give me some good Mopar no car fluid? No, they got me some freaking... Oh, my goodness. Oh, here go one right here. Are you freaking kidding me? Platinum ATF Plus 4. Okay. I don't know. I ain't down. Anybody down? Is this stuff any good? I mean, I'm a Mopar guy. I like Mopar ATF Plus 4. But I got to use what they sent us because they paying. I'm not going to argue with the people that's paying, but I wonder how long this thing going to last. Okay, if they built it properly, guys, it should last as long as any of the other one. Only if the customer do their part and service it. Guys, this calls for every 60,000 miles, okay? That's not a long time, and it's not expensive to drop the pan. I mean, in fact, it's pretty DIY friendly. If you got any kind of mechanical skills, you can do it yourself. Don't keep sending around not servicing your transmission, but I got to replace this one, so let me get the rest of it out. I got to find a transmission jack, and then, and only then do we drop it, sling it out. Oh, I'm still tripping off of this gasket. They got the nerve to have one, no tools. You give me a freaking cork gasket on a transmission that's supposed to have RTV. You got nerve to put a tag up here to say no tool. Are you kidding me? I don't know what all that is, but did I get some torque convertibles? Yeah, got some torque convertibles. So, I see a drip down there. All I'm supposed to do is just put it in, guys. So I ain't gonna worry about it. I let the chips fall where they may. All right, guys, I got a lot of work to do. Stay tuned. You want to take this transmission. He done one on a rear-wheel drive car, the Dodge Charger. Not on a front-wheel drive van, though. They just as easy. None of them really hard. Just a little time-consuming. We left one bolt up top that's holding the mount to the frame. So once that bolt is off, now you're dealing with just the transmission and engine. We'll be able to drop it all together then. All right, so let's get it. What the other one up top?
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, let it down slowly, because remember we left that one bolt up here. We're gonna go in with a long extension to get that out of there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it depends on how you got the jack set up. I don't know how you got the jack set up, so you can let it down either way slowly. It's coming down slowly.
Yeah.
Come on down enough to where you can see this bolt, because remember we got to go in with a long extension to get that last bell housing bolt. We left one bell housing bolt. I mean, can you get through there with a long extension and get it out?
Yeah.
That one right there. We left that one in intentionally. It's not tight, but and then we got one right here. So these are only 2 things holding it up against the engine. So once we get those out, it's easy peasy. We're ready to come out with it, man. Let's get it. Jack didn't come with one, so because the jack didn't come with a safety strap, you're gonna not be safe. You improvise. You know, not use a safety strap just because the jack didn't come in one. In fact, it did come in one, just ain't on here. But you could lose this transmission. That's why a safety strap is needed. Strap it to the jack. Kiss these days. Y'all hold tight. Let us find us. Now we got one bolt. This the only one holding it on, right?
Yeah, that one right there.
Yeah. All right. So you'll be ready to come out once you get it out. But we got to get a safety strap first. So now once you're taking it out, you got to come back around here and work it loose to split it.
Yeah.
You gotta split it from the transmission. So position yourself right here and just start shaking. All the bell housing bolts slow. You may have to play with the jack a little bit, but it's just froze on there. Some cases you may have to take a pry bar and help split it, but it's gotta be split.
Yeah.
You totally off the engine?
Yeah.
Yeah, you split from the engine. You should have had a jack stand under the engine, but you gotta go down slowly and guide it on the way down. So you got that all the way loose, or you might have to use the lever.
Yeah, which one?
I don't know which one. Look and see which one. You locked in place now. Look around, make sure you ain't snagging nothing. The starter can just lay in there, but you know, just make sure.
I know, it's because
You gotta come, you need to hover over this way when you're coming down so you can see everything.
No, it's because the starter was like in the way.
Mm.
I was like bringing it down.
That wire's not gonna snag it.
Nah.
Not snagging, everything good. Come down slow, look around at the same time you're coming down. You got it out. Move it out your way. You can let this car up since you ain't got to let the car up. You don't have a jack under the engine. I normally have a jack stand under the engine, but all right, you got it out. So we're about to go over now some of the things you should pay attention to. Go for it. Some of the things you should look for when you got the transmission out. While it's out, this is to your advantage. Okay. All right, let me go over a few things. Turn that light out. We all know what this is, right?
Yeah, it's the flywheel.
Flywheel.
I mean, sorry, shit, what's this shit?
What? What the hell is this? What kind of transmission is this?
No, it's automatic.
Automatic.
Yeah, but I remember I had it.
You? What you mean you remember?
Yeah, that's because what was it? Something
Okay.
with wheel.
No, right. Something with wheels.
Nah.
Something with the word wheel in it.
Yeah.
No, flex plate.
Yes. Flex plate.
Okay. I mean, but we still call it a flywheel. So look, when you get a transmission out on any car, in the back of a crankshaft is what we call a rear main seal. Now, it's this transmission out. This is the best time to look around here. You see any oil residue around here, then yes, that would tell you that the rear main seal leaking. This is a 3/6 Pentastar. If you saw oil right up in this area, one could assume that cooler leaking. Okay, you don't have either. Now, as far as this flex plate, flywheel, whatever you want to call it, if you saw dust all around here, little debris dust, that means the flywheel is coming apart. It's going to break any minute now. We don't see that, all right? So all we need is a we're going to proceed with what we're doing, which is replace the transmission. But anytime on any car you remove the transmission, take a look around in this area and go for it. So yeah, this is a piece of junk, man. They just didn't service it. Well, the fluid was burnt, brown, never been. Here's the one we finna put on. It don't look no better. I get this transmission 90 days before she come back crying about a leak. Look at that. They got freaking cork gasket on it. A 62 TE. All right, let's keep trucking. Roll that over here. Grab your chain. You know the deal. Jack that one off the jack. Put this one on the jack so we can put that in. All right. All right, guys. That's all I have. I gotta make a run. I gotta go test ride this car. So he gonna spend some time taking that transmission off the jack, putting that one on the jack. By the time I get back, we'll be ready to go in with the new one. I don't want to leave him doing that by himself. I need to be here. All right, so that's all I have for this video. Thanks for watching.